Hello traders and welcome to the Market Open Preview on a Monday, new trading week, June 23rd, 2014. Traders, great to be with you on the beginning of our new trading week. We're excited to get going. Coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Nice blue skies, bright sun, and white sandy beaches. Traders, here we go. Traders, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I will be your moderator today and every day for the Market Open Preview that comes to you every day before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in 2006. In 2008, I retired from a wonderful career in the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida. 9 days later, I got on the big airplane, figured I'd come over to Thailand and take a 3-month holiday and check it out, as one of my friends recommended me to do. Traders, I did take that bird to Thailand, ended up in Pattaya, Thailand, and it's 2014 and I'm still here. I guess I'm still on vacation. Anyhow, I love what I do. It's absolutely awesome. I love being in front of my charts. I love analyzing the markets, and I love being profitable. And it's taken me many years to get that. And hopefully with our education through FXCL, Excellence in Trading, you can get into profits quickly also. Traders, we got news to talk about and some charts to look at. Before we do that, let's get to the legal stuff. That's right, traders, the risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential of rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, if you're trading with money you cannot afford to lose, your trading will not do too good, and it's much better if you can go to a demo account until your financial situation allows you to trade the live markets on a live account comfortably, and you'll find that you have a little bit less stress and your trading will improve greatly. All right, traders, let's get over to the news events today on a Monday. Traders, let's take a look at the markets, how they closed on Friday. The Dow is at 16,947. Will it top 17,000 this week? Well, the experts say it will. We'll have to see. It closed up at 0.15%. NASDAQ closed up at 0.20%. And the S&P 500 closed up at 0.17%. Traders, let's take a walk over to the other side of the pond. The FTSE 100 closed up positive 0.25%. The DAX closed down 0.17%. CAC 40 down 0.48%. Euronext 100 down 0.24%. The Nikkei 225, which is currently trading, is up at 0.40%. Shanghai is up 0.18%. And the Hang Seng is up 0.47%. That's just a quick look at our markets. And the big talk of the town is, what is the Dow going to do? Will it break 17,000 this week? We'll see. All right, traders, today in the Eurozone we have German manufacturing PMI. It is a high event. It is an event that we need to watch, and it will and can move the markets. Later on in our trading day, when we get to the U.S. session, we have another high-impact event, and that is existing home sales. So a lot going on. There's a lot of other news coming out today, but low impact, and that's about it. There's really not a lot as far as that's going to move our charts today. All right, so what do you say? It's a Monday. So Monday at the charts. Let's go do it. Going to look at two currency pairs today, and here we go. Okay, the dollar-yen, which I've talked about quite a bit, as I don't trade it, but I use it as a gauge, and I use it as a tool. So it's kind of important that we take a look at the dollar-yen every so often in our market open preview. And I like to do it at the beginning of the week, so we sort of get a gauge of what's going on. This is the daily chart. Take a look. I have a conservative and an aggressive trend line in here. They're both bearish. And if you take a look at the trend line at current price, if you were going to trade this, you'd want to see this break below that and then come to the downside. However, this hasn't taken out previous highs and previous lows. So, you know what? this is basically in a range on this daily chart. It's hovering on this price right here. And look at where the 200 exponential moving average is at 101.53. So I am bearish on this pair, absolutely bearish. Let's take a look at, oh my goodness, looks like we made a mistake here, traders. This is the daily chart again. I don't know what happened to my 1 hour slide, traders, but that's okay. We're just going to keep on moving. All right, let's go to the 15-minute chart. And here is our 15-minute chart. This is nice trade setup if you're trading the dollar yen. And what we have here is, this looks like we need a pullback. Let's get back up to that 50% fib level at about 102.00 would be nice, and see if we can take this down to the downside. You can see where the stop is above the fib at 102.13, and we want to take this down. Really, we have two take profit areas on the bottom of the chart, as you can see, at 101.92 and 101.84, and the reason I picked those areas is because they're legitimate support and we want to get out or scale at that point of the trade. We need to be careful at 102.000 because that is the 200 exponential moving average, and we would expect a bounce there on this 15-minute chart. Okay, traders, let's head over to the next pair we're going to talk about. I didn't realize this pair had such a nice move last week, but look at this on the Euro New Zealand. This 200 exponential moving average is at 1.6145, and it is extremely bearish. Wow, look at that. That's a nice move. The concern here is that we might see a pullback here. This might pull back, give us a fib, and then continue the downside, or it's just going to break. If you take a look at the MACD and the Williams R% indicator on the bottom of the chart, you can see that this is just extremely bearish, and I'd only be looking for sell trades. And that is my bias, so let's go to the 1 hour chart. And yes, traders, I do have a 1 hour chart. Okay, here we go. Look at the top of the chart, 200 exponential moving average at 1.5687. And look at our possible entry is at 1.5612. Then we want to take this down to our first support level that's substantial, and that is at 1.5560 area, 58 area. And we want to get out of the trade about there. However, this does look nice. We'd like to see this pullback. I don't think it's going to give us that pullback all the way up to the 618. We're probably only going to get to, I would say, probably the 55, maybe 80 area if we're lucky, 85 area. That would be nice. So, don't use these as, whole numbers that you have to get right to. We want to get in that area. So we'll just keep an eye on that, but doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. I think we can get this. I really like how bearish this is and how strong this pair is. It's really doing some nice moves. Let's go to the 15-minute chart, see if we can get a better entry. And yes, traders, we do have a better entry on this trade over here. I really like this to the downside. Again, we're bearish. Our bias is bearish. And take a look at this, traders. We can get up to this 50% fib or the 618, let this pull back, and we could take this down to the 161.8 Fibonacci level, which I absolutely adore. And that is at 1.5545. And where's our stop? 1.5634. So we have our 200 exponential moving average at 1.562019 in that area about. And we want to take this to the downside. It is really logical to take that stop loss and just stick it right below that 200 exponential moving average. And I think that's really a great opportunity there. I don't think we need to go that high on the stop loss because that 200 exponential moving average is significant resistance. And if it breaks that, apparently we're not correct in our trade. However, the markets are always right, so got to deal with it. And we do take losses. That's okay. That's part of the fun. Part of the fun. All right. Traders, I'd like to give a short commentary. If you just give me a second here, let's talk about this week in trading ahead. What we're looking at. Traders, the market seems like it's turning around now and starting to go in all these currency pairs back to their original trends. It's Monday. We know that Monday is probably one of the slowest, or if not the slowest, trading days of the week. We normally don't see big moves. However, Thursday and Friday, we didn't have big moves in the market last week. So I'm thinking this might be the day that we're going to get some moves here, whether they're breakouts or pullbacks or whatever they are, that we might see some action in the markets on a Monday. So I'm pretty excited to get trading and to be at my charts about an hour and a half before the London Open, and let's see if we can get some of these entries and get into some trading today. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me for another Market Open preview brought to you before the London Open. Traders, until tomorrow, have a great trading day, and we'll see you next time. Take care, and bye-bye.